I traded my wooden P-51 Mustang for these two Porsches. The P-51's a pretty cool airplane, so I thought it was a fairly even trade. Out of the hundreds of deals I've done in my life, this one, far and away the craziest. 9 months of emails back and forth trying to figure out a deal. I mean, the guy was offering up 2 Porsche 911s. How cool is that? And he was telling me how awesome they were, that he was fixing them up, making them really nice, and taking care of all the details on it so that when we got here and did the trade that I'd be really happy about it. I've already worked out another trade for these Porsches for another airplane. However, we're expecting these cars to be in really good condition. Holy crap, what is that?
I'm kind of nervous to even drive it.
Bring it. I hope this trade goes well, otherwise I'm gonna be stuck with these two cars. Well, let's see what I got myself into. But hey, here we are. We finally got the cars and did the trade, and they arrive in the middle of the night. I've never seen them in person. I've only seen a few fuzzy pictures, and I can already see one thing that is different than what was on those pictures. So come around with me to the back of the car and I'll show you the first thing I noticed. So it says Carrera 4. I'm no Porsche expert, but I'm pretty sure the 4 means all-wheel drive. This car, from my understanding, is a two-wheel drive car. It's not a Carrera 4, or maybe it is. I also have no idea which key goes to which car, so let's figure that out. There's no lights on the remote. That's great. All right, hey, that's a good sign. Lights came on. At least we know it's not a totally dead battery. Oh, good Lord. Where the heck is the key thing? The key thing is on this side? Well, that's dumb. All right, here we go. Here's for all the money. It started up. That's good. 121,000 miles. Oh. Doesn't sound great. Let's get this thing in some light and see if this even runs. Initial thoughts on the car, it's bad. Let's go grab the other one and see what that one's like. Okay, let's see if this one starts. I definitely picked up somebody else's unfinished projects, plural. Oh. This doesn't sound like it's running right either. Well, let's bring this thing into the light, see if it'll move and drive. Woo, that clutch is loose. Oh man. I smell a little something not normal. Clutch or brakes or oil or bad decision. That's what that smells like. Well, what do you think? This is the first time you're seeing them at all.
Yeah.
First time I'm seeing them in the daylight. I see some front end damage I didn't see, and they are much cleaner than what they were. It rained apparently. So what do you think?
Kind of surprised, Jimmy. It's you like shiny, nice stuff. These are not really shiny or nice.
I will. Here's something funny I think you'll like. Now, you boys and girls saw this last night. Grizzly, how much about Porsches do you know?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That says Carrera 4. Do you know what the 4 means?
4 cylinders.
Might as well be. It's supposed to be 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive.
Gotcha.
It's not.
It's not?
No. I don't know where that, it might be a different deck lid or something, or whatever they call the boot lid or whatever that is on the back.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the spoiler is stuck up.
Yeah. Pinky up.
Yeah.
Porsche.
Hmm.
I did have to leave this car unlocked because they were telling me that the alarms kept going off. And just, we didn't even time that.
I was gonna say, was that planned?
Unscripted, not. And they called me and they're like, hey, come and get these cars, they keep going off. That's what it was doing, apparently all night. I know.
I get to do the honors?
You hop in and fire that up.
Okay. Oh, this is not grizzly friendly. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm in. There we go.
They got it on the wrong side.
All right.
Here.
Push button start?
No. There it goes.
You go. Every single light is on.
Here in Florida, we like to control the mosquito population one Porsche at a time. There is definitely something wrong with the front end of this car. It was all over the place. That's kind of terrifying, if I'm honest. With gas and groceries and everything else going bananas, this is Jimmy's World money-saving hack. It's the Upside app. Go to the App Store, download the free Upside app, use the code Jimmy's World, save yourself 25 cents off a gallon, your first tank of gas. And it's super easy. You just hit it on here, boop, check in, scan like you normally would, remove, select, and that's it. Then you'll get a notification that they've accepted it and you're ready to go. Are you kidding me? Why do they have TVs at gas stations? Yeah, but we get more cash back using the Upside app. Boom, take that, Bank of America. Upside doesn't sell your information to other third-party apps. They know that your information is vital to building a trusted relationship. That's probably why they have a 4.8 rating on the App Store. This Circle K is already one of the cheapest gas stations, and when I use the Upside app, I get even more money off of that. 20 cents a gallon off right now on premium gas and 15% off of things in the store. That is amazing. You can cash out anytime. You can have it sent straight to your bank, or like what I do, get an e-gift card to Amazon, to Texas Roadhouse, a bunch of places. You can also send it over to PayPal. Go download the free Upside app, use the code Jimmy's World, save yourself 25 cents off every gallon of gas on your first tank of fuel. What? I think I have to fill this up 1 teaspoon at a time. Well, we're up to 1 gallon in it now. 10 minutes later, 2.3 gallons. So I was just sitting here going click, 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 click like that, or else it sprays everywhere.
You don't squeeze it all the way.
Yeah, I just barely,
And I just keep it lifted up, and it's working.
You lift me up. All right, there you go.
Where's your fun facts? How many gallons does this thing hold?
17-gallon tank, if it was totally empty. All right, so here we go. I love this app. Boop, claim, thank you very much. Let's head to the hangar and inspect these cars. Huh, there's a lot of white powder right there. What the heck is that? some optic white. When did that expire? 8 of 2020. Does your radio work?
Yeah, it does.
Mine doesn't. I think this is a coolant light that I have on. Does your speedometer work?
No.
Mine does.
Well, I got a digital one.
Do you have a check engine light on?
Yes.
Nice.
Do you have an ABS light on? I got that one.
Oh, you got that one?
Yeah, I have the PCM off light.
Okay. Does your horn work?
I don't know.
Yours does.
Oh, it's a cute little horn.
Hey, do you have a detachable dash panel? All right, what's that? An inspection in 2018, apparently everything was working on this car.
Hey, Jimmy, you think we need this?
Nah, it's just extra car parts.
Pardon me, sir, but do you have any gray poupon?
Hey, Grizzly Beast right here, 296 horsepower.
Nice.
Yeah. Top speed, what's your guess?
Probably somewhere around 160.
Put in the comments what's your guess. Most of you already know. 171 miles an hour. Pretty cool. Keep going. All right, let's make sure it doesn't fall off. Nice. Wow. That's really dirty. Hey, Grizzly.
Yeah.
Looks like a Volkswagen Bug, doesn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah, because Ferdinand Porsche was one of the creators of the Volkswagen Bug with everybody's favorite supervillain, Adolf Hitler.
All right.
This car blew the engine. It's only got 70 something, well, the odometer up front only says 72,000 miles. Apparently this engine's like a 50-something thousand mile engine. But boy, that was a rough 50-something thousand miles. You know what I'm confused by?
What's that?
None of the bolts look like they've been off for a while. They don't have any of the paints all stripped off, no shiny marks.
Yeah.
All the stuff that should have been messed up for an engine change are not messed up.
No, I mean, the exhaust bolts are still...
They're still rusted.
Yeah.
Like they haven't been taken off in a while.
Or ever.
Well, Grizz, from our inspection underneath, summary is...
It's...
Can't tell anything, really.
Nothing.
But I mean, overall, it looks like everything is there and everything's where it's supposed to be. Doesn't look like it's been touched in a while, but moving on.
So little. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked the oil yet. Is there any on it?
Yeah.
Or is it clean?
Oh, it's clean.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking that this thing is missing pieces. That has ripped into the K&N filter. And we're missing a bolt down here.
Hold on, Jimmy. I think it's missing this.
It's like for the K&N, the high airflow thing.
Yeah, because that looks like it should go like that.
Yeah. Code Roulette. Put your comments in. How many codes do you think they're going to have? Grizz, how many codes do you think are going to show up on this?
I'm going to say at least 2. Maybe 3.
I'm going to go with 5. So we take this little doodad, plug it in, turn the key to the on, and then read. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 codes. I will notice 6 of those codes were all very similar, so I'm thinking those are misfire codes. But it's a misfire for every single cylinder. Okay, so 103 is the intake sensor.
Is the mass airflow sensor.
Oh, that'll do it.
Misfire damage to catalytic converter.
Damage to catalytic converter, damage to catalytic converter, damage to catalytic converter. We may have a catalytic converter issue.
Maybe.
And the mass airflow sensor, that's this right here.
And that actually looks fairly new.
Okay, now look at catalytic converter. Them bad boys right there. Yep, I'm pretty sure these are the catalytic converters right here. This one and this one. And these apparently are probably clogged or it backfired and burned up or something inside here. Now normally you would have, yeah, so you got this sensor is an oxygen sensor. It's an upstream oxygen sensor. But a mass airflow sensor will make it run like crap if it's not communicating with the computer correctly. And these are known for having those issues.
This one's going to be interesting.
All right, let's play how many codes? What's your guess? What's your guess?
10.
Oh, I'm sticking with 5. I think they're gonna be 5 critical codes. All right, here we go. Scan Aptron. 7 codes again. These are all different codes. All right, the first code.
Is a 1539.
Yep.
That says camshaft adjustment, bank 2.
Okay, whatever that means. 442, 0442.
Fuel tank ventilation system micro leak.
So what we're looking at here, we know it's got an oxygen sensor issue, mass air issue. Those are about $350 depending on where you get them. Fuel tank, that's probably just a loose line or a cracked line somewhere. And then camshaft, whatever that thing is, I have no idea. Okay, first time opening that door. Oh, there's more parts underneath. You get brand new floor mats from 2005. Oh, that's the airbag cover. All right, what is that? Oh yeah, so that's the whole dash. Yep, okay, we got a dash. Here, you know what, Grizzly? I want to see you.
Why do you hate me?
Go
Why?
ahead. I think you can. There you go. Go ahead. He's never gonna get back out.
Okay.
Oh, that's really dark.
I got you.
Oh.
And that's even with the seat, scooted up quite a ways.
Well, it's not coming back anymore. My feet are there, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Maybe you can come back just a little bit.
Let's see. Oh, the seat I think is frozen in its spot. How you feeling, Grizzly?
Very cramped.
Grizzly, let's go wash these things up. The first wash this car has had in years. My concern is these windows and the sunroof. See all that? It's all water damage from before. I hope I don't get wet in here. All right, so far so good. Okay, here comes the rinse. This is what I'm most concerned about. It was all dry, so that's fantastic. Hey man, this thing shines up okay. It's got scratches everywhere on it. Oh, yeah, that's paint. Oh yeah, and you can tell somebody tried to scratch it off right there. Wow. Let's see how much these things are worth and see if I made a good trade or not.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll meet you there.
All right.
Both base Carreras. That one's a 6-speed. This one's an automatic. That one has 72,000 miles. That one has 127,000 miles on it.
Okay, so I'll finish that one.
Okay, here we go. I got the reveal.
All right.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I'm gonna say 10.5.
Did you look at this before?
No.
Cheater. 10,650. Original MSRP of $65,320.
You would think for 65 grand they'd give you a cup holder or two.
Yeah, well, Germans, not big on cup holders. All right, now you've already seen your number, right?
I have seen my number.
Okay, let me see. That's a 6-speed car, a little bit newer, lesser miles, should be better. I'm gonna say 16.8.
13.2.
Oh, that's painful.
That's an ouchie.
That sucks. Cause the P51 Mustang that I traded, I was trying to sell it for $40,000. This guy told him just a straight cash, no, be done with this thing at $35,000. And then if we add the value of this car and that car, I'm at $23,000. So just that really sucks. That, boys and girls, is how you lose $10,000 on a really bad trade. Nailed it. In the state of Florida, you can get your learner's permit at the age of 14 and a half. You want to guess how old this kid is? Yep, about that old. So today, he's going to drive a manual transmission for the first time ever. How you feeling?
Nervous and yet, yeah.
All right, Silas, you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, go ahead and climb in. Ooh. All right, this is your clutch foot right here. Okay. So go ahead and put it on the clutch, push it in a few times all the way to the bottom. There you go. That's your gas and your brake foot. You're gonna put the gas, brake. All right, buddy, you ready to do this for real?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's go. All right. All right, I'm ready.
Isn't this a little over the top?
Nope, this is exactly how I feel right now. Go ahead and stick the key in. All right, well, make sure you're in neutral. Parking brake is set. Okay?
So anything down here?
You gotta push the clutch all the way in to start it. So put your foot on the brake and the clutch.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Clutch. Okay, so clutch in whenever it starts doing that. Clutch in, clutch in.
Oh, good. Clutch. First gear.
Give it some gas.
And slowly and keep going.
Slowly, it's gonna start grabbing right about here. Slowly, slowly. Keep it on there, keep it on there. There you go. Nice job. Silas?
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Bam. So you didn't really need all that?
No, I did.
Oh.
This is why we survived. Yeah. Now that Silas got his turn driving manual transmission, I hope he enjoyed it because we're off to go trade this right now. We have about a 100-mile journey to see if these cars will make it and to see if that guy will actually trade for these cars. I don't know if he will or not. Let's go find out. Ooh, hey, you must be Alex.
Jimmy,
All
pleasure.
right. Yeah, good to meet you, man.
Same.
Well, we made it.
I see that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And only a couple of minor breakdowns on the way.
To be expected.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is the manual car. This one's the automatic car.
Well, I'm partial to the manual, so I'm gonna go this way.
I can't blame you. In my full honest opinion on them,
Yeah.
if somebody spent $1,000 to $1,500 on each car,
piece.
they'd be just dialed. They'd be really good.
Yeah, it looks like somebody did some touch-ups at some point. Somebody cared about it.
Yeah, yeah, you know. So my guess is $500 on the outside to do some paint correction, and then $1,000 for the mechanical side of things, and you'd have yourself a really good car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not having driven it yet, I'll trust you on that.
Yeah, I mean, they drive all right.
Yeah, sure. Well, they made it here, right?
Yeah. So for the boys and girls that don't know, this is Alex, the owner of Aero Adventure here in DeLand, and you do something very special. You have a kit build airplane that is amphibious.
Correct.
So tell me more, and it's my favorite one of all kit build type airplanes, the Aventura.
Yep, so the Aventura, we make the single seat version and we make a two-seater version. The single seat can be operated as a Part 103, so ultralight, meaning no license required to fly it.
And that's what I love. I'm going to interrupt you there.
Yep.
So Part 103, no license. You don't have to have training. I would not recommend that.
Yeah.
Definitely need training, especially with amphibious, because that means you can land on water and land in an ultralight airplane. Just the coolest thing ever. We're going to try to see if we can't work out a trade with a couple of Porsches. Maybe some that flies, or maybe something in a box.
There you
we'll
go.
see what we can do.
Now I got to change your code. I think you saw that.
Oh, come on!
just
I'll
kidding.
take that, and that, and that thing. That is cool. Oh, what the heck?
There's the BD. Yeah. This is a Scale Wings Mustang, which we're a custodian of. So it's full carbon fiber composite. 70% scale P51. Yes, it's probably my top three.
What engine is in this?
Rotax 915 on this one, but the one that we're getting in March has a 916. So about 20 more horsepower, and yeah, that thing's bad to the bone. And then the really cool.
Oh yeah, see that is
right
just
there.
cool.
So that's
It's
actually
a kit plane with a radial engine on it.
yeah, that was one of my my personal projects that I and the fours are my favorite. They're the most squirrely, but they're my favorite.
And that one is a...
That is a Ford 1200 Speedster, so one of the most sought-after models in the Kitfox realm. Behind us, we have one of my favorites.
The BD. Now, is this the BD5?
So this is the BD5 with the Honda EB1 4-cylinder turbocharged engine.
See, that's just nuts. That
it's
little
awesome.
Honda engine in that thing?
Yeah, so it's a 1.2 liter, originally 50 base horsepower in the car. We bumped it up to 100 horsepower, so we double it with this giant Ray J turbo. It sucks the gas and air through the turbo, and there's no wastegate, no blow-off valve. So you just control manifold pressure with basically your throttle.
So it's full manual.
Yeah, so you're shoving air, gas, and boost right down into that sucker, and it's full manual, and that's half throttle, and it performs great. So I can climb almost 2,000 feet per minute at 90 miles an hour. That thing's awesome. So,
This is so ridiculous.
yeah, it is fairly ridiculous. You name it.
Is this something you'd be open to trading?
Reluctantly, we can discuss that. It is on the table, and the only reason I say that is because it has such the history behind it. Yeah, it's it's one of those like, oh, it's such a dangerous airplane, and it's killed so many pilots. And it's true, it has killed a lot of skilled pilots. I will say that. I think there is a learning curve with this airplane specifically. I've cheated death many times now. I have over 50 hours in it. I don't say that,
That's not that many hours.
No, I know. Well, it is for this because it's just
hours,
exciting going around a
death.
pattern. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, okay.
But no, it's a very reliable platform. So when I bought it, it had flown in 1992. It's pretty cool. It's the only as an adult, it's like the matching Hot Wheels set, right? So that to me is just kind of cool. But I'm a nerd in that sense, I guess.
That is pretty
Airplane
neat.
nerd.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right. So now this one, I mean, radial engine.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
That is just stinking cool. Okay, this is a Kitfox 4 1200.
Correct.
Where does the 1200 come from?
I want to say it's probably the gross weight. Yeah, so this is basically the current in business, aircraft that's pretty sought after from all the STOL things you hear about nowadays. It's gotten really huge in the last couple of years. The STOL competition, everything else, Kitfoxes are one of those kind of mainstays and very sought after aircraft. So they're hard to find now, and their prices have just gotten insane. I don't know if you did any research, but the prices have just gotten nuts on these, in my opinion. We ended up purchasing a brand new Rotec radial. They had issues in the beginning, so they kind of got a bad rap, but it's similar to the Jabbers. This is a much later generation, so all those issues have been fixed. It's a reliable engine. It's just obviously a radial, so it sucks gas, sucks oil, but it's super cool.
Yeah.
so nobody cares.
And then the noise that it makes.
Yeah, you can't beat that. It's you know, so yeah. So
And now these are higher power than some of the other
correct.
stuff
So
that they
this
put
is
on, right?
110 horsepower, where
Yeah.
normally you would get it with like a Rotax 80 horsepower or 912 ULS. This is way cooler and a little bit more practical. Not by much, but a little bit more practical.
The cool factor.
So I went ahead and had a brand new interior made. The entire airframe was powder coated in yellow, which is really cool, kind of unique because a lot of them are just come in white. And then they did a really psychedelic kind of paint job on it, as you can see. I bought the entire kit with the Rotec. So we have all the sensors, all the gauges, everything needed to make this thing go.
The only big part that's missing is the prop.
Correct.
To make this
that's the only
airplane fly.
part missing, exactly.
Okay.
So it's a great, you know, solid bones kind of, I guess, word that you would use for a project. But in reality, if I spent probably 2 weeks on this thing, we'd be flying.
If you think I should do the BD5 trade, put BD5 in the comments. If you think I should do the cool blue radial plane, put cool blue radial in the comments. I want to see if we can work something on this.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I like it. It's got cool shiny radial.
It does.
If we were able to come together, I will need your help
Yeah, absolutely.
figuring out how to get this thing done.
No problem.
Would you be willing to do the black car, the 6-speed for this one straight across?
No.
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 That was a quick no.
I mean, yes, without the engine.
yeah, well,
So
that
if you just want
makes
the
the whole
airframe-
airplane though. Both cars for this.
So in all honesty, the blue one doesn't really appeal to me. I'll do that as a favor. So I would still be a little hesitant on my end, just knowing the value of what, you know, obviously if I did spend the extra week or two to get it flying, what I could yield in dollars and cents versus what I could probably get out of that blue one, the clapped out one. No offense.
What if
merch.
I got a shirt?
We're getting closer.
Huh?
I'm a medium,
Two?
so we're a little
Okay.
off, but I'll take the large.
Okay, well, give
I'm getting,
your
I'm
friend
getting there.
to
I'm getting
extra
there.
large. Okay.
Okay, we are closer. We're warm.
Okay.
We're warm.
All right, how about now?
We're still no, but we're
Okay, all right, okay.
It's a light no. It's not a heavy,
Okay.
a hard no.
What if
Oh, what is that?
tag number 911 from the Elvis jet?
That's pretty cool.
Huh?
Did you have those made?
Yeah, I had these made.
That's pretty
This is
neat.
actual part of the Elvis jet.
So I was thinking, unless this is a legal tender, I was thinking.
That's a
more
real, and I
towards that.
brought
That is
the
pretty cool.
envelope.
That
I
is
think I
awesome.
brought the envelope where we have all of the certificate of authenticity and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay.
I believe
How
you.
about-
I mean, you bought the jet, so everybody knows that. That's pretty well documented.
Yes, and everybody has their very strong
Right.
opinions
I was gonna
about
say,
whether it was the best decision of my life or the worst decision.
right? No,
But
that
let's
is
see if we
really
can
cool.
make another-
There's definitely some value there. I do like that. That's kind of neat.
Okay.
My wife will not, so we need to work a little bit towards the hopefully some folding money.
Okay. All right, let me see.
You
What
gotta
else
hide
I
it.
got?
You gotta hide it.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to split it up.
Okay. What about that? I don't know how much is there, but there's roughly $5,000 there.
So what's the well, let me ask you this. All right, hold on. I just gotta
He's
think for a
thinking
second.
about it now.
Jesus.
He's really
Some
thinking about it.
math here.
He's like,
Because I'm not getting anything out of the black one. I plan to keep that for myself. I have
Okay.
to put money into it, obviously, to get it going. So
Which-
that would be not. There's no
there's that much of it.
recoup of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the blue car. I just have to hopefully convince my wife to let me park that somewhere in the vicinity of my house, without her saying get that
With
crap
this one
out of
moved,
there.
it can park right here.
That's true.
And it's
That's true.
blue.
But that's the whole point of moving this one. Otherwise, I would just finish it. I just got to get rid of some of this stuff. So tight. I'm still hoping, right? Is that
Yeah, of course, you got to. I don't know how to put this thing together.
I want that radial. It's so hard to get that up.
I'll let you
I love the blade with
I'll
the
let
radio, but the
you
radio is like just
come
makes it
and
just.
fly it and teach us, and you fly it. You can.
So I'm
make
pretty sure I have over 20 in the engine. So I'm just trying to run the numbers of what I got in the plane and then plus the engine because I bought that new.
Don't add up the numbers.
Yeah, don't add up.
Don't add up the
don't be
numbers.
logical.
Don't
what are you
not
doing?
on airplanes. You can't add up the numbers on airplanes. That
That's
just-
true.
it
You
just
are right
doesn't make
there.
sense
You are
there.
right. That's my wife reminds me of that constantly. Like, you
So
just
you
play
can come
around.
home to your wife and be like, babe, I love you. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Hold that for me, would
Okay,
you?
yes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5.
5.
5,000 cash.
Yeah.
Both cars.
Yeah.
My 911 Elvis tag, which that
Actually, yeah. That's
I mean,
kinda,
that's
that
pretty
is cool.
cool,
That
right?
is cool.
That is
I'll give
pretty
you
cool.
that. Yeah.
the 911s, you can go on eBay right now, sell the
Yeah.
blue one for, call it 10 grand,
I
9,
was gonna
10
say,
is
you're-
reasonable.
You're very reasonable there.
And then the black 6-speed car, you're at easy 15 on that.
yes. Yeah, I understand. Well, yeah.
So if you sold this, you know, versus how much, to me that seems more than, that's a fair trade.
And I get to fly it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we got a deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
We just got us an airplane, boys.
With a radial.
With a radial! Come on, how cool is that?
This is the airplane, huh?
This is it, radial.
It's cool.
Did a deal. I was able to trade both cars for this bad boy right here. What do you think?
Both cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are we getting home?
I don't know.
Does this thing fly?
No.
It's like 157 miles home.
Yeah. It's shorter because we don't have to take the highway now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't believe you traded both cars.
Didn't think you would take the blue one.
You might not make it home.